How are you identified as a good mentee? As a mentee, you have to be flexible. Absolutely, most of the time when you are looking for a mentor, you're looking for someone with more expertise and a bit more skill set. And a lot of times people are extremely busy. So you have to be flexible, but you still have to be persistent, because if you call your mentor and say, I want to set up lunch, and they say, okay, let's do it, chances are you need to call and set up lunch, because probably I'm not going to call you only because I have so much other stuff going on. You have to be persistent, but you have to be flexible. At the same time, I think I've mentored people over the 30 years in my career, and sometimes people come in and they're like, I'm getting ready to graduate from college. Would you mentor my daughter? I actually have someone better, closer, someone with maybe 4 or 5 years experience. So you have to have the right immediate skill set. And I make sure that my mentees become mentors. And so as people come to me and say, I want to mentee this new college graduate, I have someone that's been in 5, 7 years with the company. And although I would be more than happy to have lunch and talk, but a long-term mentor's relationship probably should be someone a little closer to where they are, so that they can identify, and so that they just, the things I went through in the 90s, things have changed a lot. So you want someone who has 5 to 7 years out. I also feel as though to be a good mentee, you have to be prepared. Chances are, when you walk into a meeting or a lunch or a telephone call with your mentee, they're wanting you to direct the conversation, because after we get to know each other, because we want to know, where are your weaknesses? What do you need to know? How can I help you? And a good mentor spends a lot of time listening, because a mentee, you're getting the skill set, but you really need to hear yourself. You need to hear not only from a mentor on what to do and what not to do, but you need to kind of hear yourself, because as I've talked to mentors over the years, and especially as you become a little bit more mature in it, I just really need you to listen, because after I said it once or twice and said it out loud, I kind of come up with a solution, and maybe you can affirm, or you can tweak, or you can say start over. But if I have to come to you and say, now how do I cross this T and how do I dot this I, then that's a problem too. So I have to be able to have someone that I can bounce ideas off of, someone that I can give options to. Well, what if I could do this, or I could do that? So I think a mentee has to have good communication skills. They have to do their homework, and at the same time, they have to be open to some suggestions.